Hello everyone, this is BremSter, wiping my nose to start the stream. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, more Diablo 4. I was just watching a different streamer that I like on Twitch, T-Sev Beast, doing No Man's Sky for a bit. And man, that's a good game. But yeah, this is the start of the season, and I notice here that Oz is 83 and Roz is 38. So let's see how far Roz gets. Apparently, the developers there are already some patches that have gone in for Diablo 4 to help with some of the later game, and they're hoping to make it that they're playing with the experience curve between 50 and 100 to make it that getting to 100 is a lot less of a chore. So with all of the slowdown that has been put in with the 1.1 patch, they're hoping to release some new patches over the next possibly days and weeks to actually sort of change all of that up. So it may mean that I get to sort of world tier 3. I'm not so much of a grinder for XP, but I may actually pull back a bit on that so that the 50 to 100 experience can come a bit later. We will see how all that goes. My goal for this session is probably to do some more of the quest line, I think. So, meet this guy down here. Yeah, let's go do that. Actually, let's do it from here. I don't mind having to go and get some of these waypoints again. I think that's been okay. A lot of this has been... Oh, it's right there. A lot of this has been okay. The renown grind is something I'm kind of dreading. I don't know how much of it will unlock when I hit World Tier 3 just from me doing stuff.
Varshin's grown too powerful. Without a stronger cage, we'll never be able to cure him.
Don't think we're going to cure him. I think we're going to kill him.
In Orbay, we saw that the cages of binding came from Zakarum's strongholds in Hawazar. There are 3 nearby that might hold answers. If you find anything, please bring it to me.
Okay. Collect Crusader missives near... Ah, so there's one here, which is at a level 40 stronghold. This is at a level 40 stronghold. Now, maybe I can do the level 40 stronghold at 38. I can try. I'm prepared to give this a try on it. Because I struggled with... I can go around, maybe. There's an event here. It is a blight one, so I kind of want to do this.
Well done.
I don't know that we did great at that, but... Okay, with my game PC running, I should be able to turn the heater off now. Gave it 15 minutes.
An old Zakarum monument. Looks abandoned.
I should have got one more mob or something before I came in here. Because that happened. So, oh no. No! Of course my computer has logged me out just as I'm midstream. My other computer, which has all my notes on it. Debilitating Raw 2 is apparently what I'm after now. Okay, I believe you. I don't know why.
The mistakes of my past will be paid in your blood, grave robber. Let our brothers rest.
It is locked. I do not have enough spirit. I must wait a moment.
Okay. I have to do them one at a time? I have slayed 10,000 ghosts.
I do not have enough spirit. Not ready yet. I do not have enough spirit.
Hey, Chip.
I'm out of spirit. Not ready yet.
If I now have to go back over here.
I do not have enough spirit.
I feel like it should be down here, but I've already killed the mobs down here, so this feels wrong now. I don't know where I have to go. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not responsible for the rain.
I need more spirit.
I've done down here, haven't I? Maybe not. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. You'll have to watch Bush Cassidy, really. What the heck was that? Oh, okay.
I'm low on spirit.
Ooh, fighting 3 of them at once. This does not... Or 2 of them at once. At least I'm not fighting 3 of them at once. Trying to avoid those hits.
Thank you.
Rekindle the Wanderer Shrine. Rekindle the Wanderer Shrine. Rekindle the Wanderer Shrine, sir. How long do these keep spawning for? Because I want to get out of combat so I can look up what the quest is in the area. But there was a quest here. Okay, I've apparently collected the Crusader missives in this area. The orange bar. So when I've landed, I will go through. So there are 3 main things. The red globe is my health, and there's multiple things that can stack around here. There is my health. An extra red glow around it can be fortify. You can then have a blue go around it, which can be shield. So it can show 3 things. This is my resource, primary resource, which on a druid is spirit. So I gain spirit by performing certain abilities, and I will spend spirit for others. The orange bar is my experience. So as this fills up, when this fills up, I will hit level 40, and then it'll go up again, and then up again, and up again. So the more things I do, the more experience I get. And I am heading over to Eraman's Pyre. Now, it says that I've progressed along here. So what did I do? Now, I think I've done 9 out of 9 in that. I've done 11 out of 11 in this. So 9 out of 13. If I imprint an aspect at the occultist, or obtain caches from the Tree of Whispers, or upgrade my potion to moderate, or use a Rothmal. So there's a few things I could do. Imprinting an aspect I could potentially do, and upgrade my potion I can't. What was the other one? Imprint an aspect I could potentially do, and obtain caches I could grind. But I want to do the quest. Like, I could DE some of the legendaries I've got to imprint an aspect. But I need to get more legendaries. Like, I haven't been getting many, which has been very painful. I'm going to take my watch off as well. No, it's okay. Feel free to ask questions. I'm here to try and provide some sort of semblance of guidance or information. Didn't mean to hit A. That was a terrible seller. But there you go.
Such heat.
But baby, it's warm outside.
We are eternal. This body held us captive once. Until his own people burned him. Now we feast on their ashes.
Not ready yet.
Okay, well there's a legendary amulet, but I think amulet is one of the slots I've got a legendary for, so
I
there you
need
go.
more spirit. I need time to do that.
Smiting seems awesome. It's not one of the ones that's listed, but that actually seems really good. But not...
No, you are trying to save.
No, I don't know who I'm trying to save. Does it matter? I mean, what I'm trying to do is unlock the stronghold and get some renown. So again, does it matter? If I were the channeling kind, but thank the Lord I'm not so. Ooh, that hurt. Shaman needs to die.
I do not have enough spirit. I need time to do that.
Villages remains, villages remains. I'm obviously in a silly mood tonight.
They betrayed their protector. They deserve damnation.
Honorable Crusaders of Zakarum, our neighbor, Eriman, is the witch you seek.
Your flesh will char and crack. Ashes for the feasting.
No, it's this way. I have to go this way. Hey, Selby.
Out of spirit.
There is a shaman bringing things back to life, and I find that very annoying.
My neighbors, I beg you. The burnings must stop. The Zakarum are not ridding the land of heretics. They are destroying the people who have loved and protected you for generations. It is we, the witches of the swamp, who hold the darkness at bay. Burning us will bring no light to Hawazar.
Stupid corpse bows. They shoot from off screen. Now it looks like they've had their damage nerfed a little bit, or at least at this difficulty they have. Out go the flames.
Fool! The fires will never die!
Well, if the sun goes out, we're in trouble, but that's actually not technically a fire. Okay, that was a problem.
I do not have enough spirit. You will never harm another soul.
Ha!
It's gone. So many years I held it at bay. Then the Crusaders came. You were all so scared. I cannot hate you for giving me to the pyre. I forgive you.
Collect the Paladin prayer book from the charred chest. Okay. Now, I kind of want to go here. That's a dungeon, so I'm going to go here first. For which I'm going to teleport to the ruins of Rakat Keep. Hey, Doomjot. Yeah, I think I need to start DEing some of these legendaries because these are starting to, the amulets and rings are starting to be a problem. And I'm not getting aspects that are really easy to use.
Not while I'm in town.
But I'm trying to do the season quest at the moment. Belle just got this season quest and she's like in her late 20s, but she's got to do the level 40 strongholds that I just did to be able to do them. So she's going to have to play. So it's like I was thinking, oh, I've fallen behind on the season quest, but I would have had to have been this level. I couldn't have done it much before this anyway.
I need more time.
So I think I actually picked it up at the right time.
I need more time.
And if I DE a ring, I've got a good chance of being able to imprint an aspect and complete part of the season journey. But I wanted that. And now I want to go up here. And it's near Zakarum Belfry, not at Zakarum Belfry. Yeah, I've been pushing. Like with everything, I kind of all in. I need to do some Sudoku tomorrow because I need to get videos recorded. You know, the channel that people actually care about. Speak with Cormond. So back to Zabenzet. Zabenzet. My favourite family dish is a curried tuna dish that and it's not a very good curry either, and it's really simple, and it's probably been my favourite family dish since I was a kid, and I've improved on it a little bit over the years. I basically I start by making a roux, which is a little bit of plain flour, a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of there's an Indian supermarket near here. We've got a lot of Indian migrants around here who does a really nice garam masala, some I think it's cumin and some coriander powder. And I mix it together, and then what I do is I melt some butter, add the powder, and then I add well the liquid I add to make the roux is I have 2 tins of tuna in seawater, or in fresh water, basically, not salted water, so seawater, fresh water. So tuna in it's not fresh water. What's it called? But it's not salted water. It's just tuna in. It's not seawater. I can't remember what they call it, but it's tuna in fresh water. And I mix the tuna water with milk up to about 1.5 cups, and then I use that to make the roux. Then into that I put a couple of tins of crushed tomatoes and the tuna, and break it all up and just let that simmer. And then I cook it with serve it with rice and chili powder to taste. And that's the dish, and it's just good. It's basically tomatoes and tuna added to a curry powder roux, and served with rice, and it's so good.
Thank the light. This will take me some time to pour through, but I hope to have the information soon.
Clear a malignant den, a clear malignant from Den of the Blighted. Okay, well, let's go do that one because it's right nearby. I'll go do that. Maybe I'll get a nice gem to put with that necklace. But it's a really simple curry dish. It only takes about 10 minutes to do. I tend to let it simmer for like 25 minutes on a really low heat while I cook the rice. And it's just yum. When we first moved down here, there were no Indian places at all.
Time to
Now
do that.
every little corner supermarket area and everything has at least one Indian supermarket and one Indian restaurant, because there are so many Indian migrants
more
around
time.
here, and I couldn't be happier, because so much good food. I actually have a problem with celery since I had gastric surgery. Celery is something that is actually tricky to digest. And since I had the gastric surgery and my stomach got a lot smaller, I was basically told for the first 6 months just avoid celery, because I quite like celery, but I was told to avoid it because I don't have enough stomach to digest it. And I do now, but it's still kind of a little rough. Yeah, I've never done it with salmon. It works really well with tuna, and as I said, it's one of my favourite dishes, so I tend not to mix with it. What I've done is, my mother used to make it with Keen's curry powder. We weren't well off. And there was no such thing as an Indian supermarket when I was growing up. That was just not a thing. So I mean, it was, but it wasn't around here. So basically, King's curry powder was the curry powder. Whereas now, as I said, I get some garam masala powder, turmeric, cumin, coriander, and then I just add, because it's me, a fair bit of chili powder. Mix it with some plain flour until I get about the right amount for the amount of fluid I've got, and make a roux. And it works. Add the crushed tomatoes, add the tuna, simmer. And I haven't made it in ages, so I really should. The problem I have with it is when I make it, I tend to eat too much of it. So with most dishes, I can serve about a half a cup and I'll be satisfied with the amount of food I've eaten. With that, I tend to want to go back for seconds. I'm waiting for the bad guy to spawn so I can use my AoE ability. There he is. The purple is what I need. Resource draining effects, 8%. Except that amulet is too good. Movement speed, crowd control duration, earth shrine buff. It's the ring. And I don't know that I can stack multiples of the same one. Fine, just AoE. There's the boss now. Yep, they do not stack. They are giving us an extra tab space sooner rather than later, is my understanding. Like, I believe there's going to be a patch today where they're hoping to do that. Purple again. I haven't had many blues. I get orange and purple a lot. I've had one black and I need to basically give up on it because it's a really good one. I dodged through him to avoid the stun and he instantly turned to where I was and did it, even though he'd already raised his arms in the air. There's a blue. Complete chapter 3 of the season journey. Have I earned? No, I need to do one more. So the next part of the quest is to complete chapter 3 of the season's journey. Right. I can't do a Wrathful, but I can do a Vicious. Too many mobs have extra health. Okay, let's head to Kovashad. It's now prompting me to do the Cathedral of Light dungeon. Okay, critical strikes for 2.97 seconds for 266, which is better than that one because it's level 2. So I swapped those over. Wolf Companion for 20 seconds. It is worse than either of those. Those both get trashed. 11% barrier generation, healing 16. Which is better than that one, so I'll swap those over. 50 distant enemies, which is the best I can get. I'll keep that one as well. And resource draining affects 8%. That is so good, that one. I'm going to swap those over. But the only purple ones I have are resource draining and pull in enemies, but I don't actually have... So I don't actually have a purple I can use. So these are kind of useless. The only purple I've got is resource draining. So that would have to be better than that. Oh, that's terrible. So I really can't use a purple ring. %7 poison is really good, but... And that amulet's not good enough. That ring's getting trashed. I don't want the aspect from it. Thing is, those are potentially good aspects. Like, that one is good. That's just a good ring. But I'm not using cyclone armor. Arg! Like, if I compare that to that, more vulnerable damage, way more poison, way more crit strike. But I lose that really cool effect. I just don't think it's worth it. Poison damage. It's the same poison damage. No, that's not as good. Okay. That's much better. more DPS, damage to poisoned, which I always do, and crit strike damage, which is part of my build. I could, but the problem I have is I don't want to lose that aspect. Cycle through the malignant bonus every 20 skills. Gain 21% attack speeds. Core and basic skills have a 16% chance to fully restore your primary resource, and every 20 seconds gain a barrier, absorbing 93 damage. Those are stunning. Those are more powerful than the ring. Just, they are.
Nicely.
Now, I could actually now put a legendary aspect on that ring.
Good deal. Father bless.
And complete season 3 of the journey. It's tempting, even though it's a low-level ring. Because it's not about the stats. It's about the fact that I was stupid and put that gem, that heart into it. Or... like, those gloves are really good. Maybe I'll put it onto the gloves. Because what I've got... in my codex is that. Which costs me all 3 of the coiling wards I think I've got. Yeah, all 3 of the... oh no, it just costs 1. But now I've completed chapter 3. Which means... no, I can't claim that yet. Wow. Oh, well, I can claim the rewards for chapter 3, which has given me... Lightning Storm, Critical Strike, Spawn, 3 Dancing Bolts is the Druid one. But I'm not using Lightning Storm. But I just got Greater Favor and the 4th Journey Cache. Oh no, what did I get? Yeah. 3rd Journey Cache. So I can unlock 37. Can't unlock 38 because I'm not the right level. What level did I need to be to unlock? Oh, I can unlock that. And the next Smouldering Ashes comes at 53. But I got my first Smouldering Ashes, so I can go to the Season's Blessings and I can say, thank you for some more XP. Chapter 4. Chapter 3, I haven't done everything. Chapter 4, I've already done 6 of 12, and I need to do 9. So I've collected Malignant Hearts. I've changed the world tier. I've purified Seeds of Hatred. I've collected 3 Coiling Wards. Unlocked aspects in the Codex of Power. Complete the Cathedral of Light. I'm not yet ready for that. Craft elixirs at the Alchemist. Equip a legendary item in every slot. Need lots of legendaries for that. Upgrade an item to 4 at the blacksmith or jeweler. Reach level 50. I need to do 3 more. 50 is just going to take time. I could probably do that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. So how many of these can more of these can I do? I could do that one. I could do that one. I could do that one. I can do 3 more. Because I can collect coiling wards by DEing stuff. Oh, there's the coiling wards. So now, it's craft elixirs at the alchemist and upgrade an item to 4. That's not very good. That's not bad. That's stunning. I mean, it rolled close to low, but... Now, what do I need to upgrade this? I've got enough. This feels dodgy as heck. I did that more to get the Act 4. Well, I don't need to upgrade those to 4, and the amulet is better. Movement speed and crowd control duration, both of which affect the thing that I do. And it had resist all on it, and I'd already upgraded it 3 times. So the one that I've been using was weak iron barb. Don't have much bite berry, but if I do that, there we go. Chapter completed, chapter 4. Did I just complete chapter 4 in like a minute and a half? So that's going to get me the lightning dances, lightning storm critical strikes. It really wants you to do lightning storm. I'll get the chapter 4 cache and more favor. Now I'm going to have to work on this stuff, which is going to be nightmare sigils to empower dungeons. Open a tortured gift during a helltide. Can't do that here. Craft nightmare sigils at the occultist. Can't do that here. Oh, this one is going to suck. I thought I'd done all the PvP stuff. What's probably going to happen for that one is Felinae and I will get together and we're going to trade. Open a tortured gift of mysteries. That'll happen. Complete malignant tunnels. Yeah, sure. Defeat the Echo of Varshan after completing the seasonal storyline. Isn't that the same as this? Tormented Echo of Varshan. Okay, fine. Unlock 15 Paragon nodes after reaching level 50. Okay. Upgrade items. I need to upgrade another item to 4. Improve the Paragon glyph to rank 4 after finishing Nightmare Dungeon. So that's going to take some time. But I did just get this, which had a bunch of hearts in it, 2 Forgotten Souls, and some more items. Now that was the amulet I didn't keep, I think. I'm not using an ultimate skill in this build. I will be in the other one, but I've got others and I'll get more. That's trash. And that's the best possible thing I could get for a blue. The rings. Physical damage, lightning damage to poison. That's good too. That's not. That's good too. That one's not. That's just not good enough. And neither's that. Neither's that. Neither's that. And 15 life per second. I'll keep it, but it's not really that much better. And now it's all about leveling and... because I still can't... So I can craft those. I can craft those, and there's these caches, but there's nothing that gives you the Wrathfuls, and you need to do Wrathful. Now I can try and do an Uncertain Invoker to try and get some Wrathfuls, but this is just gambling. Devious. Vicious. That just didn't work. Okay, so what am I doing now? Have to kill another player in PvP is not something I am a fan of. I do want to get here, which is a real pain to get to. I think the closest... I don't want to go through the PvP zone. Yeah, I think Ked Bardu is actually going to be the closest place. I want to unlock that while I can. I'm going to say, please remember to like the stream. And if you've got questions or anything about the game, please comment, because comments, likes, all will drive up YouTube. I mean, on Diablo, it's not going to work, but on No Man's Sky, it would definitely drive up YouTube, putting the videos a little bit more front and center, because there's not as many people streaming No Man's Sky on YouTube.
I need time to do that.
Diablo, there is a lot of competition. I mean, it's still appreciated, but
I need time to do that.
I mean, if you don't like the stream, Smash that dislike button.
I must wait a moment.
I do need to do more whispers. How long do these have left? 24 minutes. Maybe. Is this actually an event? It is. Okay. With this build, I am not going to be able to do 5 waves. It's just not going to happen. I'm just way too slow. And when you get split up things like that, man, I got 5 waves. How the hell? No, this isn't the way I wanted to come. I mean, I think this is the way in. Just, I need to get into the town. There we go. And now I want to harvest motes from enemies, so I want to head that way.
I cannot do that here.
Got the waypoint though, that's what matters. I thought I'd done all the PvP stuff.
What is this?
That was a sealed penitence cache. It said right on the label. I'm wondering whether... I don't know what level that actually is. Like, do I think I could actually pull it off? How am I in the Fields of Hatred? I'm not.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need time to do that.
Okay, so making some progress. I don't know what level you're actually supposed to be for that capstone dungeon. I thought it was 50. Oh, I hate this one.
We came here to purge this evil, but now I can't leave my friends here. Not like this.
We can't do it alone.
As I keep saying, you probably can't do it at all, because I am a single target melee character. With some AoE on a very long cooldown. And if I'm taking this guy down, the others, they're just standing at range shooting. Like, I can't... There's no way to gather them together. Yeah, you're dead. You're... You all die. See? You're all dead. Because they just stand at range and kill you, and I've got no way of dealing with that. No, I got something there. A ring. Okay. I use Blood Hell, so that could be good. Overpower, ugh. Fortify generation, ugh. Oh god, that's actually terrible. The ring is bad, but the affix is good. So I probably want to extract that affix. Although it's close to minimal. So Night Howlers... Actually, it's not actually listed as being one for this build anyway. Oh, I got a cache. Which had a ring in it? Conceited? Also not listed. Pants. Damaging an elite. Adventurer's pants are the protector. That is listed. The stats are terrible. I get more willpower. I lose armor. I get more damage reduction from close. So I could put a ruby in it. May as well equip that. Well, that gives me some barrier. And then I just want to put a ruby in it. Not that one. I'll wait until I do it, have a better one. They have removed the level requirement, but I can't remember if you want to be 40 to do it or 50. Like, I can't remember if the monsters in it are 40 or 50 for the first capstone. And it's probably still 50, and I don't want to do it yet. Thank you.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, my potion's worn off. I think it was at the start of stream 3. I found a puzzle cellar, and I couldn't figure out the puzzle. It was the one with the lamps, and I just no idea. I have no idea how I was supposed to do it. I've done puzzles like that a lot before, and it was like, hang on, this one I couldn't see how it was supposed to solve. These ones with extra health, it just, oh my lord. Yeah, it's a 3 by 3 grid. It starts with random torches lit. When you click on a torch, it and everything adjacent to it alternates. And I believe you have to just light everything. And I just couldn't figure it out. I've done puzzles like that before, but that one just broke me. See, these loading screens that promote the world, that's what you want. I'll save that one. I'll save that one too. Now. No. No. No totems. No. No. And no, no, and spirit cost reduction is good. It's got the same movement speed and it's got spirit cost reduction. Thank you. And see this poison damage and crit strike damage. Look how good, except they're low rolls and I'll get more rings. So I'm going to just, why do you...
The great axe of the Oxen tribe has gone missing from the fold. It is an It's craft. The Triune. We've seen them.
Okay. But I want to talk to the blacksmith and I want you to trash all rare.
Win favor.
I then want to put the ruby into the pants. I want to talk to the armor vendor and I want to sell all of these for the gold. And which quest am I tracking here? Hope's Guardian. No. Okay, it's gone now.
Not ready yet.
Oops. Stop being purple, orange, and blue. I really want to replace that grey. I'm going to get hit with that because I had no way out of it because I was in a cul-de-sac. And this bonus health stat is just terrible. I don't remember it being so prolific.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Again, extra health. It just means that these mobs take forever to kill. Now somewhere there's a bonus. Now what are the pants I got? When you use shape-shifting skill that changes your form, saying 72 life. If you're at full life, gain the same amount as Fortify. Skinwalker. Skinwalker is definitely a good one, as is Protector. damage reduction while fortified. 9 all stats. Life regen, healing received. The stats aren't great though. I mean, damage reduction while fortified on something that gives you fortify is pretty good. I think those pants are better. Okay. Do. Moving on. My axe. And there's no such thing as wrathful
It is locked.
invokers. I need to do one, but there's no such thing as wrathful invokers. I don't know how you're supposed to get them.
Not ready yet.
Got me a blue. I don't remember what I was doing. That's right. I'd been doing the... Why is it wanting me to speak to LOL? Go do the Fields of Hatred. I've done the Fields of Hatred.
So you feel it too. I offer what shall heed my warning. Light protect you.
Okay, so that's done.
We start with one brick at a time, and with great work. Meet us at the lot.
So if I go here, it is Kyrgyzstan where I need to do a dungeon. And that will get me a bonus skill point. But first, to Kyovershad. Wow, hello everyone. I'm putting those rings aside because I think I may want the aspects later. It's the same with those staves I got, which is terrible. Now, this is 6% chance to summon a wolf companion that does... Yep, that one is trash. 9 close enemies every 11 seconds. That one is much better. So I might keep both. That one is terrible. Resource draining effects 4.5 increased. That one is terrible. Up to 50. 8%. Oh my lord. So the 6.5 can go away. See, there's just not enough Ica. Like, I just salvaged for all of this, and I still don't have enough to do much. Now. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Need something for it?
Stay on your guard.
Yeah. So I need to do a dungeon in Kyrgyzstan. How do I get to there? Oh, it says that that's probably the closest. I think it's probably that. And this should unlock the renown. Then I'm going to need to maybe do some quests or something. Stupid barriers. Because then your mount is on cooldown. And you get caught up in multiple fights. Puzzle in 17 minutes. I'll tell you now, Doomed Yacht, I wouldn't bother watching it. Everyone else can, but I don't think you should bother. Do you want to know something really sad, Doomed Yacht? I haven't. I just have not had time. as opposed to some weirdo who normally solves. When I first started the channel, before I posted any video, I would watch it all the way through. And I would make sure that it was all good. And even if I said something stupid, that wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for, you know, me being inappropriate or, you know, any of that sort of stuff. Then I...
Not ready yet.
Then I got to the point where I kind of stopped. It was just too hard and not worth it. It took too long. So if I recorded a video, it was like, yeah, that'll be good enough. And I'll watch it enough to do the editing. But that's about as far as I'll go. Or, yeah, stuff like that. It deserves to be seen. So, I mean, I will almost certainly watch it at some point. I may watch it in the morning before I get out of bed at 1.5 speed. Then, after I got to the point where I was just comfortable recording, it got to the point where I would record and then I would, you know, sort of watch selective bits, and then it got to the point where I would record and post. And when I started having guest solvers, I would watch the video end to end. And I would make sure that it was all good and there were no problems, and then I got to the point where I would
Not ready yet.
That's a lot of explosions. Then I basically I've got to the point with a couple of people now where it's like, yeah, I'll skim the video, I'll skim the intro, and it's not that I don't care, it's just that I trust the solver.
I'm not ready yet.
It's kind of, if there was anything in there that was going to be problematic, I imagine I'd get told.
I'm not ready yet.
So anything from you, anything from Lumos is probably just going to get posted without watching. I'm almost there with full deck and missing a few cards. A little bit less so with them because of the banter. And it's much easier to say something wrong with banter. They actually told me in the latest video, it's like there was something I might want to edit out. And I checked it and it was like, no, that doesn't get edited at all. That is something I want in the video.
Not ready yet.
Very happy to keep that in. Where'd that thing go? It went over there. Because if there's a problem, then I will basically end up having to pull the video. And, which, you know, okay. And then I will turn around and the guest solver and I will have words. And I don't think any of the guest solvers I've dealt with want that. I mean, not that they're scared of me or anything, but I think they enjoy guest solving too much. I could be wrong.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
This treasure goblin has a lot of health. And no real loot. Because I imagine if a guest solver did do something problematic for me, I mean, first of all, they don't gain anything from it. I think it would be an accident if it happened. Don't. Next skill point is Heart of the Wild. Wherever that is. Okay, I'll take that. Yes, in the dev stuff, they said that they were unhappy with the way treasure goblins are. They like the Diablo 3 concept of treasure goblins, so they're thinking. They didn't say that they were thinking of putting more in, but I hope they do. But I would like it if they did something like the Diablo 3 concept of treasure goblins. So some that dropped materials, some that dropped herbs, some that dropped... I hope they don't just make them drop elixirs, unless elixirs are going into a stash tab like I originally hinted. If they made them, you know, gems, maybe, I don't know. Crafting materials, particularly legendary ones, would be great. This is a long-ass dungeon. You know, something like the Rainbow Goblin, in my opinion, would be phenomenal. But I don't think with the Nightmare Dungeon concept, that's going to work. Now, if something like a Rainbow Goblin dropped an item that allowed you to
I'm not ready yet.
that allowed you to open a portal, that would be different.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
In that, and I get another skill point, which I put into abundance, which is there. Okay, 6% more spirit. I'll take it. If they did something like a Rainbow Goblin where it dropped a token, which was a consumable, and when you used the token, it opened a portal to a random level. So you didn't have to interrupt your play like it did in Diablo 3, but you did get that benefit. I think that would be stunning. All of that is garbage. But I can go back to Kyrgyzstan. No, Kyrgyzstan. So the Blood Goblin that drops things like obols, maybe. As I said, the equivalent of the Rainbow Goblin. The equivalent of, what were the other ones? There was the one that dropped materials. There was the one that dropped pets. So you could have one that like drops barding and stuff like that, or cosmetics. They'll never add one that drops platinum. They just won't. So I'm getting all the purple, but I'm not getting any blue or orange. Well, there was the Menagerist Goblin, which was incredibly rare in D3. Ultimate skill damage, I'm not using ultimate. Poison resist, yeah, no. Life, lightning, and strength, no. Core skill damage is good. Damage to close is good, and damage to stunned. I think that is actually an upgrade. Not by much, but...
Come back if you need work. Can I help you? Well struck.
What do I need to do on this? Nightmare Sigils I can't do. Helltide can't do. Can't do... Can't do... I can do Malignant Tunnels, but that's not going to happen. After completing the storyline, can't do until I move to the next level. Paragon nodes need to be 50, need to be... So I'm on hold for the season until I get to 50. Now, I can complete more of this. Caches from the Tree of Whispers, and upgrade my potion to moderate, which I believe requires me to be 45. And then Wrathful Malignant. I can't get them. And this one... Complete the Cathedral of Light. Equip a legendary item in every slot. It'll happen eventually and reach level 50. So I'm kind of stuck for now. Now I could do quests. There's some Tree of Whispers stuff near here. Yeah, let's do that. I actually quite like the Tree of Whispers stuff. Okay, thanks for hanging around, Doomjot.
Not while I'm in town.
It's nice to have someone to talk to. Find the corpse. Find the corpse of the ranger.
Wait a moment.
I got knocked down so hard I fell through the ground. Let's do an event. Ooh, puzzle would have just landed. I'm hoping. I'm sure someone will tell me if it hasn't.
I must wait a moment.
Excellent. Thank you, Selby.
I must wait a moment. ready yet.
To the Tree of Whispers! Can't believe I've been playing for 2 hours. The difference between this and No Man's Sky is I'll play for 2 hours in No Man's Sky and go, I did so much. And in this I play for 2 hours and go, what did I do?
It is done.
So close. I think that's getting just close to be better, isn't it? 3.2% damage versus 7.5. Yeah, I'm just going to put that on. What? No, not in the stash. Close the stash. I'm just going to put that on. Crit strike damage compared to core. Don't know. Okay, so I reopen this. I put all of these in the stash. At some point, I need to get rid of all of these. So when all of these are like at 20, all of these are just going to get destroyed. I thought I put all the... Oh, there's more gems. More gems. Gathering Legions is in effect. I haven't done one of those yet. I do need to do more dungeon. I need to do a lot more quests is what I need to do. So if I go here, let's...
Our purpose remains clear, but it is... We display these trophies. Caller has...
I will take care of it. You're the heretic the night he said he confessed.
I know I could be listening to all of this, but I've done other streams on Oz.
You want an audience with our chieftain? Slay. Then. This is kind of a speed run. Anything that's new, so any of the seasonal quests, I'm absolutely I'm actually absolutely listening through. Do I think that's a multi-boxer? I mean, it could be. Okay, just a random ring drop. Starting to see more legendaries. Good. Earth and Might key passive also applies to your Storm skills. I'm not using Storm, but I think that is one I definitely want, I think, for
the final build. I need to note. So I've got a list here. Mighty Storm. It might be, actually. I've got Might listed there, which feels wrong. It could be Mighty Storm. I'll have to check.
Not ready yet. Wait a moment.
So much help. But I do like that you can get malignant hearts in cellars. No, it's chipped at a good... Yeah, it is. Okay, so I want to be getting chipped at this point.
I'm not ready yet.
But not...
Done.
Listen carefully, Rose.
I need to do dungeons. I may as well do that one. No, don't zoom in. It zooms in. There is a particular unique I need for the build I want to play. Like, need. They basically say, until you've got this unique, do not play, do not even attempt to build this.
ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
My crit seems to have gone up because I'm now getting the lightning procs more often by the look of it. Here is the quest.
I'm not ready yet.
Killed for my faith, burned, tortured, when I died in that forsaken place, it was without grace, delight. Their path to salvation led me only into darkness. Now, it is blood that gives me purpose. I will drink the life of this blood. Forever.
My name is Pomuk Shlicek. I write this as I bleed out my last among the corrupted tombs of those who might have been my brothers. I have hunted these wretched creatures for as long as I've been able to wield a knife against them. They feed on blood and grow strong in numbers. I have chased them into this nest and been caught in a trap. Their leader can raise the dead, and I fear for all who wander unknowingly into these crypts. If you have the skill, hunt them down. Do not let my death be for naught.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
This is very strange. This will definitely be the last dungeon I do before...
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I don't have any way of breaking out of that. Didn't matter. Just gotta pick that up. Not that I need it. There we go. Now, I think that was a quest to hand in... Yeah, it's down here in Margrave.
I see. So a shame. Death of...
Even if they just did an emote.
It wasn't her. The corruption took her. I saw it.
So that's got attack speed, but it doesn't have the crit strike or the lucky hit chance, so no. Yeah, I'm just going to live with what I got for now.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
I don't think I've died.
Father bless. What do you
I have
need?
not. So that got me to 42. I think I started at 38. Yeah, I did. I started at 38. So that was 4 levels in 2.5 hours. But I started at the end of 38. So I went through 39, 40, 41, and 42. So yeah, I got 4 levels in 2 hours. It's about half an hour a level. That'll slow down, which is fine. I also don't play particularly efficiently. I've still got a couple of waypoints to get, I think. Actually, I'm not seeing any. Have I got all the waypoints? Waypoints in Fractured Peaks, 7 out of 7. There's 1 to get in Dry Steps, 1 to get in Hawazar, 1 to get in Kyrgyzstan, and I've got all in Skosgate. So I imagine those are behind strongholds. So I need to basically do strongholds, which I can do all of. I can't do the... I could probably do... Yeah, I'm 44. I can probably do all of the strongholds now. So I probably want to run around and do all the strongholds in a session. That's probably a primary goal. Do all the strongholds. So how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. Hang on, let's do it this way. So if I go here, in Fractured Peaks, I've got 1. I've got 2 in Dry Steps, 1 in Hawazar, so that's 4, 7, 9. So there's 9 to do. So that should be a quest goal for sure, is do all the strongholds, because they're worth 100 each. And I think I need to get up to 3,000 renown to unlock everything. I can't remember. But yeah, doing all the strongholds will be a big thing to do. Well, that was okay fun. Still can't get those. I still think it's absolutely insane, like mind-bogglingly insane, that creating like a brutal caged heart costs 70 Ica, but crafting a brutal invoker costs 90. Because it just means that you're better off crafting directly the heart than the invoker that you do to then go into a dungeon, complete the dungeon, and then have to fight the boss to then drop a heart. It's just bonkers to me. Like, I can get uncertain hearts, because these only cost 20. The invokers, however, cost 40, but I need to do a malicious invoker at some point. But I could craft one of those and have a chance at the heart I wanted without having to take it into a dungeon. Didn't get it. What? You become immune for 2.3 seconds to 4 seconds after you lose more than 20% of your life in a single hit. Oh, that's a new one. Not seen that one before. And I noticed that these are at level 1 or whatever. But you notice 202 armor, 190 armor, 174, 190, 193. So these are going to end up having more armor than the skulls did. By a lot. So we were really worried about our survivability going down because of the armor, losing the skulls in here, but they've added armor to the malignant hearts, and they've added more than we would lose from the skulls. So that's cool. But I do need to get an upgrade of that. I don't know what level these go up to. But we'll see how it all goes. I've also noticed the required level on items seems to be 5 lower than what it dropped for you on. Well, that one's only 4. But the required level on items is no longer your level. It's your level minus something. So that's good too. And I know that, I don't know what, I imagine that the normal items cap out at 50. No, they might cap out at 40 actually, although I thought I saw a 40. They might cap out at 40. Because the Sacreds cap out, I think, at 60, and then I think the Ancestrals at 80. So that's also cool. So these are going to stack to more, which will be good, although what they really need to be is their own tab, because they're just annoying, because you've got to pick which ones you want to carry, and they don't sell for much. Yeah, no, this is going to be very interesting to see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to disappear now and go to bed. Maybe watch a video on my channel, because I've not seen that one. I edited it, but I haven't seen the solve. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, good luck in Sanctuary. And tomorrow I'll have to do some Sudoku, but I might try and find some time to do some Diablo as well. Although I do want to do some No Man's Sky at some point. There's not enough time! Can I have 3 Sundays, please, that I can spend doing different things? Bye, everyone.